Hello, everybody. Welcome to FOMO February. At least that's what it's meant to be. Thank you, Eminence, for our intro here on Splinterlands TV. Hope you have a wonderful day. I know it's always an early one for you in the morning, but over here in Adelaide, South Australia, it is 7:30 p.m. in the evening. And we're all about resting in peace today. Because guess what? Guess what card just airdropped to people who were foolish enough to buy packs like me back in the day? Yep, I'm in Adelaide. I hope there's no other Adelaideans in the chat because that would be awkward if I hadn't met you already. So if you're from Adelaide, let me know. If you're from Australia, let me know as well. I'm gonna swap on over to my screen here, and I've got some good news and I've got some bad news. The good news is we've got 15 minutes until I can open up some reward things. I hope I know Miss Brightwing. I hope I know Miss Brightwing Elephantium. When we saw Brightwing come up, we're like, there's a card named after our town. This is most excellent. We should corner that card and corner the market, but we never did. But I'm glad that Brightwing is a great card. Hello, Fernheart. It's level 5 Fernheart coming to you here on Splinterlands TV. So I've got 13 minutes and 50 seconds until these 11 focus chests are ready to go. Let's have a look at my rewards from last season while we wait for that, because my rewards from last season were actually incredible. At least I thought they were incredible. Incredible for two reasons. One, it was the last time we could get reward cards that were not soulbound, but I was pretty happy when I flipped my first chest over, because you know what was in my first chest? Look at that. Count them up. Count up those splinter shards. You'll be there for a while. 549 splinter shards in the first chest that I flipped over. It's absolutely crazy. I'm good, birds, bees, and trees. Nice to have you with us. But it got better from there. You know, I then got a Bloodmaker, which is beautiful, excellent card. Then we progressed onwards with some commons and, you know, some more splinter shards. Only 6 this time, you know, a little bit more than a handful. Then there was a little tiny adorable ever hungry skull. Then there was a bit more stuff. Now these are the parts that I can't remember, so even though this was only 2 days ago, in my bearded man amnesia phase that I'm going through constantly, I get to be surprised all over again. There's a Murdhamp here. And look, a pack. Everyone loves a pack. Then we got a whole bunch of alchemy stuff. We doubled our splinter shards. We got 12 more. Then we got some more blue arrow guys. Then another 2.5 splinter shards. Got a gargoyle devil. Got a bit of a vampire bat. And then look, we got a golden vampire bat, which doesn't even have life leech. I'm still upset about the fact that vampire bat doesn't have life leech at all. Then it was just gold alley from here, I guess, because there's a lot of gold on my screen right now. And then there was some more alchemy, and then some more gold. Alchemy is the pursuit of gold. We got a couple of merits, then more alchemy shards, more merits, another 2.5 splinter shards, some more merits, and what was here, even more merits. Then some more splinter shards, then a really nice infiltrator, then a twilight basilisk, then 5.69 splinter shards, because that's a great number. A couple of legendary potions, a vampire bat, another bat, and then a shiny Bloodmaker, another 4 splinter shards, some not shiny exploding rats, Yeah, there was a lot of merits here. Then we got a nice little lava launcher. Blood makers were pretty good. Then we got a shiny Murdhamp here. Then we got a shiny Seedsmith. Then we got more merits. Then we got even more merits again. It was such a good time when I was flipping these cards over. It was also quite a few chests for the season. Yeah. You know why there was so many gold and the good variety of cards? Because now when you flip over your reward cards, you use gold potions and legendary potions to increase the rarity. So there was 28 Splinter Shards, then just under 3. Then we will keep going. There's an Ever-Hungry Skull. Another golden one. Then there was some more alchemy. Another 4.9 Splinter Shards. More merits. Another Infiltrator. Another couple of Splinter Shards. And then this is where I think I'm just getting bored now, even in reciting it, because I don't remember what was here. Tidebiter was pretty cool. Yes, potions are now used automatically when you flip over your rewards. And then what's this one? What's this one down here? Like, look at that. It's more Splinter Shards. Another 567 in a single chest. Champion level is a no joke. No joke at all. And then 1,500 merits there. Absolutely crazy results from my end of season. And then I can't remember what the rest was, so I'm just going to rapidly click through them. Because then I might be able to breathe again. Oh yes, and my favorite reward card of all time, Uraeus. Not even sarcasm, legitimately one of my favorite reward cards. And the last one that I ever got was a Venari Crystal Smith. But yeah, that was a really nice end of season outcome. I also managed to place on the leaderboard as well, so I got 20,000 DEC from that, and that hasn't happened in a very long time. You'll notice that my DEC balance is 0 because I needed to top up our newest competitor, the Astral Entity. So from my airdrop, I managed to get 8 of these. So I needed to go grab the other 3 on the market. And that was the end of my DEC. What summoners would I say that I need to get to champ? I don't know. I don't know, because it depends on the circumstance. I'd say Lux Vega is probably the most versatile of all time. I'm so glad you agree with me, Bakuoni. I am so very glad you agree with me. Yeah, Lux is kind of all you need. A friend of mine did some scraping of some battles on the blockchain. So for those of you who don't know, I'm a massive data nerd. My day job, I do data analytics. They sent me a bunch of battle data, and guess which is the most played card in the game? Or at least the most played card in Champion League. It's Lux Vega. Yeah. No surprise to me. But there was another surprise in that list of which cards were the most played. Biz Kitty was in there, of course, as well. Interestingly, one of the cards with the highest win rate is a card that I don't actually own, which was from the dice set, and its name escapes me now. That's why I've swapped over to all cards here. One of the ones that was right up there. It didn't have a really high incidence of being played, so it wasn't played as frequently as some of the other cards, but Brian Bloom. Yes, you're right, Elephantium. Brian Bloom had an incredible win rate compared to some of the other cards, and it was one that really surprised me because you don't see a Brian Bloom in combat all that often. At least I don't in the games that I play. So it was quite a sight for me to see that data. Yeah, it always does. It's one of those cards. So I'm going to try and play a couple of games in Wild League here, because I want to try and get my ranking up in both leagues this season. I want to try and be sort of pretty good in Wild and pretty good in Modern, even though I'm only using Modern cards. I have no idea what league I'm playing in for Wild, probably a low one. And it's been a very long time since I've played in a low-level league. So I'm going to see what we can do. Test of abilities, win match using Demoralize, Silence, Headwinds, or Blind. Okay, but it's Noxious Fumes, so we're going to want to use Immunity. Do we have Immunity at this stage of some of Yoden's monsters? We do, so we're going to throw a Forgotten One in. Don't think Alma is really going to do that much here. I think this might be silver. Maybe. Do we have any opportunities? Surely we have opportunities available. The other reason why I want to play at this lower league is it means once I get my Soulbound reward cards in a couple of minutes, I'll be able to test them out live and in real time, or at least that's the intention. And I think if Bright & Bloom had been played more, you'd probably see a higher win rate out of him as well. Oh no, sorry, a lower win rate, because people would develop counters naturally due to being exposed to him on a regular basis. Whereas you don't see Bright & Bloom nearly as much. So I think I've got this one in the bag, even though it's just going to be my Rooney and my Forgotten One left. I'm not used to seeing the absence of so many abilities on my creatures, but hey, that's life right now. I'm wondering if you should move up to gold. The duplicates are heavily favoring gold. What? Oh, gold is in the chests. Gotcha. And for those of you who are like, oh wait, potions get used automatically, in your settings menu on the right hand side of Splinterlands, there is a toggle here now that says do not use potions for reward cards, and by default it is turned off. I'm leaving that on because I've got a bit of a stockpile of potions, and that's how you change that option if you want to opt not to use your potions as you go. So what league are we in right now? We are in bronze in Wild, so I got some climbing to do for Wild League, because I've neglected Wild League for such a long time. Sorry about that. I couldn't get to my mute button in time, so enjoy my sneeze. I'm sure that'll be a clip worthy of the ancients. We are going to Lamacron because we are mindless right now. I just sneezed out my brain, so there's no choice but Lamacron. And I think Lamacron is gonna work in this league. Well, you guys can teach me how to play Silver League when I get there very shortly, with any luck. I'm pretty sure this one's going to work. Pretty sure we're going to win that. So let's just skip to those results. We'll collect that Wild League rank. And so Silver League, you spam Lamacron. So Bronze League, I should also spam Lamacron? Is that what we're doing? Or are you guys just saying that so you can see me lose? Oh, there's Lost Magic here, so we can't spam Lamacron. But we can go with something dragon-themed. Maybe we're going to go with Possibilis. Yeah, let's go with Possibilis. Because Desert Dragon's not going to be all that suitable here. So we definitely want all of the opportunity friends. So bang, 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 bang. And you know what? We're just going to use a really annoying cruel cephalopod as our tank. Put the Rooney in there. Torrent Fiend can come along too, and we'll hope for the best. Llama Grum can kill Lamacron. How do you play Grum with Llama? Teach me your ways. Llama Grund. Yes, Llama Grund can kill Lamacron. I've seen it happen before. Alright, am I actually going to get any tramples happening here? Oh yeah, here we go. Nice. Nice work by the Rooney. Unfortunately, it's not Infinite Trample Town, but it's enough to amuse me, which is the best type of amusement. You know what? I don't actually have a Demented Shark in my collection. It was one of those reward cards that I legitimately slept upon. But you know what's happening now? It's time to crank open these little 11 focus chests and see what we manage to claim. What'll be really funny is if I get a bronze tier focus. So these are my first Soulbound reward card chests. And it starts with 1.8 Splinter Shards, 2 Splinter Shards, another 2 Splinter Shards. I'm not getting any cards, am I? Like, no cards at all. Okay, first card is an Eternian Brune. So we can use our Fire Gladiators. Oh, nice. Double War Pegasus. More merits. 2 Riverboat Captains. Another 2 Splinter Shards. 3, I can count. Ferox Defenders. And what's this last one? 9 Riverboat Captains. I thought it was going to work like packs for a second there, where it was like, oh, you got captains here and then you got captains here, so these ones will turn gold. Turns out it didn't work that way. But it would have been sweet to get 9 gold foil rares in a single flip. That would have been awesome. Okay, so I think I'll be able to level up this Riverboat Captain straight away. So let's go do that and then try and implement some nice a little fun into our battles. So you want to hit reward in your collection, then you can scroll down, select Soulbound, then you'll see all your new reward cards. Nice easy way to filter. Now what are they? Stats is at 14 to level 3, so we will combine 5 of them, even though they're soulbound. You know what, let's just combine them all. Actually, no, I'm not going to combine them all from there. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use the button. Do you guys know what this button does? Do I have to zoom in? I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to use this button. It is not madness. It will only combine the stuff that's on this screen. I'm clicking it. Combine all. Okay. It's clicked. It's done. Exactly. No, it only applies to the cards that you've filtered. Because look, my gladiator cards, they are still uncombined. See? My Quoras, still uncombined. Don't be afraid of that button. Click that button. Embrace that button. It's amazing. It saved me so much time. Instead of having to go into every single card, it just filtered down to this. Don't be afraid of technology. It will consume you if you are afraid of it. But do you know what we are afraid of? Are we afraid of Grum? Are we afraid of Grum? Should we be afraid of Grum? I don't know. But I'm going to need you all to type something. You know what we're going to have to type? we're going to have to type, should we fear Grum? And I'm just going to let that go for a bit and see whether any of you get it. Yeah, there we go. Kira's got it. Kira's got it. Daru's got it. You guys are starting to understand. You should fear Grum, or at least you should be typing words to that effect. Should we fear Grum? Scotty, take the French out of that statement. I see what you did there. And hey, Yeti Hunter, welcome to the stream. First time chat. Should we fear Grum? We need that answer though. Should we fear Grum? Right, we're playing another Bronze League match here with my absurdly maxed out cards. We're gonna just roll Kron, leave 3 mana on the table, and see what happens. I'm fairly sure this is going to be another victory. Oh, look at that! It was another victory. We should fear Kron at this point. Oh, look at how much of a tiny dent playing in Bronze League made towards a diamond level chest. But it's the only way for me to get my ranking up in Bronze League. Oh no, no legendaries. I can't play Kron and Llama. That's tragic. I can play Llama and a Flesh Golem. And then some other stuff. What other stuff can we or should we play here? Maybe we're going to use a Goblin Psychic. I might also... I can't use anything with Bloodlust here. We will be drawing that victory soon. I won't tell you exactly when. I'll click the button at some point. I've only got 4 mana, so what am I doing looking at the expensive creatures? Wow, I don't have a lot of creatures that are 4 mana or below. So I guess it's Flesh Golem and Goblin Psychic and Llama, and we'll leave that 4 mana on the table. We'll continue leaving additional mana on the table until we are defeated. It's not even my Flesh Golem. It's delegated to me from my friend Matt, who also owns about 10 trillion other Flesh Golems in his Flesh Golem related worker internment camp, where he keeps thousands of Flesh Golems ready to toil upon his land. I've told that story so many times on stream before now. I shan't repeat it again. And yeah, that one's an okay. That's another victory there. Are you all done fearing Grum? I can see we've got 85 viewers on the stream, but we've only got 34 people who have entered. So what's a 1 in 34 chance? What are your chances that you will be collecting a Grum? Tell me. Tell me the mathematics while I play a Llama Kron again. Because that's exactly what is going to lead to my victory. Actually, it's going to be Llama Kron Flesh Golem, just because the alpha card will give me additional points. Just under 3%. That's pretty good chances. Welcome, welcome. Give me a Grum. It's not the keyword. It's should we fear Grum, as Altrex just popped into the chat. Owls has got it right. There we go. Now we've got a couple more people coming in. Now you have to be following Splinterlands TV to be eligible for the giveaway. And the other thing that you want to do is, if you haven't set your name with the Splinterlands TV bot, you got to throw in ! set name, then your in-game name. Just as we have had demonstrated in the chat. So after this battle, we will draw a winner, and someone is gonna fear Grum. All right. Oh, look at that. We got to bronze 1. Let's celebrate by FOMOing a Grum away. Let me see who's gonna get it. All right. Team Vanguards. Congratulations. That's my best version of trying to sound fancy. Let us go find this Grum for you, and we will send you the Grum. As you will see, I have 2 Grums to give away. Notice that my Grum at max level is slightly locked, so people won't be getting that. Just sending across that Grum for you now, Team Vanguards. There we go, confirming the keychain transaction. Thank you for participating. Yeah, you only missed the first one, Max. We've still got another Grum to give away later in the stream. So stay tuned for that one. All right, and Max, your favorite statement of when silver? Well, I'm playing in Wild League, so I've just got to get through bronze 1 and then we'll be in silver. Your dream at last, after all these months of asking when silver, will come true. Now, am I going to play my new Soulbound Summoner card here? Do I do that? It's no range, so Yasik and Jotun are pointless. We should remove armor because it's fire, and fire is a wonderful splinter for that. Let's have a look at the gladiators that we can use. Since we're removing armor, I think a little tiny opportunity might be the best bloodlust to bring, but you know what? Let's go with a double bloodlust because fury just cannot be contained. And we'll see if Grum plus Phenovoxum can do some damage together. Well, our armor removal did nothing, but I'm pretty sure our bloodlust is going to do some fancy stuff if we can stay alive long enough. We just need to execute things in their proper order. Oh my god, that miss. She's gone crazy. She's gone absolute lunatic mode. Double bloodlust. I think we should fear. Stop bullying bronze players with conscript. Don't worry, we'll soon be bullying silver players with conscript. Look, I just got the card. That's the first time I've ever used the card. It's a 100% win ratio. It's great. What does my opponent here play? Ooh, there's a Brighton Bloom. That's interesting. Are we going to be facing the Brighton Bloom here? Possibly. I might have to bring Grenadier along, but you know what? Where is it? Oh, I don't know if Eternian Brute's appropriate here. It's only 19 mana. I am going to bring Grenadier, but I'm also going to go Dragon myself with Quicks. I'm going to throw in Earth. That way, I think I can get 2 snares in? No. Grenadier doesn't have snare at this level. Oh no, what am I going to do? I think I might have to go down to Gladiator Town again. Just because it's fun. Except, who's gonna be a nice little pick here? I don't know, I think Phenovixum's a little bit broken, so let's use her again. Be nice if we had to retaliate for our front line. Spoiler, we don't. Maybe we'll go with Living Lava. And then we'll throw in the Chaos Agent, the Scorch Fiend, and we'll hope desperately for the best. Awesome. Vixen's going to get left alone by the opportunity and the sneak, and consequently she's going to be able to take out everything that could otherwise threaten her. So the lesson I'm learning here is that if you participate in low leagues and you aren't in a guild and you aren't obtaining gladiator cards, go get yourself a guild. Start getting gladiator cards, because that was ridiculous. That was absolutely ludicrous. And I loved it. Alright, we got 15 mana. No sneak allowed. So we've got to go a life splinter or death splinter or dragon or maybe fire again. I'm not going to go Eternian Brute here because opportunity will not function. So we'll need to think of something more appropriate to play. We could use the Astral Entity. We could, but 15 mana seems a bit absurd to do so. I might go with Lorna. And we can go down a different Bloodlust route. Oh, Jared Scar's got not all that much health. You know what? I'm going to go completely left field here and use Dallin. And I want my life leeching brethren to be present. And then something else, you know, just to be a tank. I really wish I had that 2 mana tank. It would be great. Stop trolling, Lord Yasek. Stop trolling. I had to stop and do a double take there. Yeah, I wish I had Coyotean. I really wish I did. Instead of playing them, I'm just going to throw Riftwing up in the front and hope that we can scavenge our way to victory. You got a gold foil one already? Nice. Oh, what a perfect play. Magic damage, cripple, and the Windiku's not going to be able to do thorns. At least it feels like a perfect play, but my Riftwing is not going to survive, and consequently, probably not the rest of the team. Hey, Ank, welcome along. Hope you're having a good one. Yeah, that didn't end as well as I had hoped, that particular battle. Look at me. My win streak is over. So that when silver is sort of like when bronze. When bronze at all. You know, I could just make sure that Ank isn't eligible for the giveaways. You know, that works too. Too hot in Sydney. Today in Adelaide it was awesome. It was just rain, like 19 degrees. It was fantastic. Yeah, it's going to be llama plus the one made of the flesh golem. And off we go. And we'll see what the outcome here is. Oh no, that's not going to be great. That armor, that skipped to results. Oh, it turned out okay. It was fine. I just want to use these new cards. But at the same time, I need them. So it's like such a grind to get the chest for them. Broken Arrows, 28 mana. Well, we can possibly use our opportunity here again. Let's go with the Brute. Let's select Le Bloodlust. Vixen is just my absolute go-to at this point. Do we have a taunt? because I did observe they enjoyed using sneak. Let's go with the lurker just for the lulls. Yeah, opportunity massively nerfed with Fog of War. Opportunity is one of my favorite abilities, so I wasn't very happy about that. But hey, it happens. I'm gonna bring a Spellsmith because I think they are a great card. And you know what? Let's put Ant Miners in the last position just in case they manage to get through the Lurker and Fina Voxum doesn't get to do what she wants to do. So what happened to Opportunity? In the Super Sneak rule set, Opportunity is no longer functioning as Opportunity. It's just as though they're an ordinary melee creature. Alright. Fina's got the bloodlust ticking. Oh no. The ever hungry skull. Oh no. The ever hungry skull is gonna murder us. Well, maybe not. I think we're gonna have enough health to... Oh, that life leech, that brought them an extra turn. No, I think we're okay. Because ever hungry skull, oh my god, they're gonna dodge everything, aren't they? No! Ever hungry skull! Oh no. I think that's the first game where Ever Hungry Skull has ever made a difference. Could somebody please clip that and put that on the Splinterlands TV Discord? Please, somebody clip that. That we have to just... I just have to move on. I've just got to move on from that. First game Ever Hungry Skull has ever won. Confirmed. You saw it here first. Alright, now I've got back to basics to contend with. Let my losing streak commence. Man, Ever Hungry Skull beat me. I'm so upset. I'm legitimately upset by this. That shouldn't be allowed. Is that even legal? Has anyone else ever seen Ever Hungry Skull win? I need to know. There's must be research papers written on this. It's back to basics, so I need to spam as much. Is it magical damage that I want? Or maybe we're just gonna go Life Splinter instead. And go Ilthian and then just spam magic and ranged. I don't know. I feel like my entire worldview has been changed by that battle that I just lost. Immortalis? Yeah, let's do Immortalis. Where is he? Ah, you didn't mean Astral Entity, you meant Immortalis. They're different things. They are very different things. We want to look at our ranged creatures. And why is this so difficult to use my brain? Who does the most damage for the least amount of mana? Grenadier? That's a pretty good starting lineup. 2 mana. Now let's spam a... Is it a Regal Periton that we want? Or do we... Yeah, we want Regal Periton. We'll get rid of that. And that leaves us with 1 mana. We will throw a Chaos Agent. No, we want an actual person with an attack to take advantage of that shatter. Put the Grenadier at the back. And 0 mana. Another little roadblock. And we'll see what happens there. Alright. We've got a chicken as a tank. It's so nice not seeing failed summoner with magic reflect. It's really, really nice. Thank you there, Boomburst or Max Payne. Whoever clipped it. I see Boomburst link in there, but yeah, that was very upsetting. It's going to make a material difference on my life. I'll never forget. Thank you for the suggestion of Immortalis. I think that's the first time I've actually used them effectively. And I think I liked it. But now I'm going to go back to being a bully with my llama plus creatures. So llama mage. And we just want to look at people who have a heal. Yeah, we'll throw Kron in. Yeah, we'll throw the Flesh Golem in. And we'll throw someone in to support them. Maybe we'll go with a Spirit Hoarder in the event that they bring Sneak, just to give Kron that extra little bit of support. And then we'll hope that it isn't a Spirit Hoarder last stand. But if it is a Spirit Hoarder last stand, we will hope that he doesn't get defeated by the Hungry Skull. I would get really destroyed by someone with Sneak and Affliction, but I don't think that exists down in this league. Pretty sure it doesn't. If it does, I'd be terribly, terribly sad. And now we wait for our opponents to do stuff. Did you guys catch the town hall earlier in the week? What did you think? What was your favorite part of the town hall presentation this week? Because I could talk so much about the town hall, but I won't bore you all with that because it would be a lot of numbers. I think the llama bully act worked there. Yes, it did. Nearly back at silver for Wild League. Nothing. Max fell asleep during town hall. You were that bored. You're just like, yeah, it's town hall. I'm going to sleep now. See yous. Target practice. All ranged and magic attack monsters have the snipe ability. Not on my watch. We are going to rely on Phenovoxum once again. Wait for the TLDR version. I could give you a TLDR version. The TLDR version is I don't have enough DEC to support my land. I don't have enough monsters to support my land. I don't have enough anything to support my anything. That's my TLDR version of Town Hall there. Cleanse for Last Stand was unintentional. Yeah, really powerful. Dispel, I think you mean. Yeah. Throw in Halfling Alchemist because I can. I'm putting together a not very good team here. Actually, no, I'm not going to use any snipe. I'm just going to use 100% bona fide melee creatures. That way, they can't snipe me. Rooney's going to be our secondary tank. And who's going to be our primary? Antminers is going to get sniped away by magic, but hey, we've all got to do our time in the salt mines, and it's Antminer's turn. I think I'm going to be okay. The oh no, I'm not going to be okay. That's a brutal enemy team. Ouch. I just noticed the double healing. Well, we'll skip that one. The opponent earned 1 rating point, less than 1 rating point, in fact. I wonder what their ECR is at. Just catching up on the chat here. Do I think Dispel should take Last Stand? Yeah. I mean, the other thing that you sort of want to ask yourself is if you can cleanse stuff like that, would you want abilities to reapply at the start of every turn? And then conversely, would you want like an ability, something like, I'm envisioning a new ability called Curse, but you combine it with Scattershot on, say, an epic creature, and what Curse could do is disable an ability on an enemy creature. So imagine it being like a stun, except the Curse is going to remove their protect or remove their swiftness. I think that'd be a fun ability. Curse or Hex, you could maybe call that skill. I think it'd be an interesting mechanic. I'm going to be doing exactly the same strategy that I did last time. A misfire ability, 50% chance to attack themselves instead. It hurt itself in confusion. What am I doing here? I want Bloodlust. Yes, I do. We want that sweet, sweet Bloodlust with the new summoner. Just to go crazy, crazy town. Clumsy monsters. That'd be a great rule set. Mischance increased by 100%. Only creatures with True Strike are able to hit. That would be hilarious. Wouldn't be very fun, but it would be absolutely hilarious, which is really what matters. Fire at himself during a 1v1 situation. Oh no, it's Mylor. Oh, this is going to be awful. We didn't have enough attack. And it's over. Hey, Rebels. Welcome to the stream. New ability, Pandemic. Give everyone a poison 75% buff to poison. That is not mine. Shred it. Did you mean just play Waka Spirit Blade? So does that equal 12.5% to do double damage to yourself, Bakawoni? that'd be a cool little twist on that. We're going back to tried and true and tested. The llama, the Kron. And we can't play 5 mana, so we'll have a look around and I'll look at some 4 mana stuff. You know what? Let's throw Dr. Blight, but we'll put Dr. Blight in that first position because we want Kron to definitely get the last stand. Ooh. That sneaky sneak. At least we know that Dr. Blight's gonna retire. Back in the winner's circle. It only took a Llama Kron. Oh god, I fell back to bronze 2 with those losses. That's not great. Little League. What about a super Scattershot, where Scattershot can also attack your friendly creatures? Friendly Fire. That could be a great rule set. It'd be very RNG though. It would be heinously RNG. Only monsters with 4 mana or less. Might be time for Ilthian. And do we have any? Not silence. We want silence. No silence. That's tragic. Is there any summoner that has creatures that will bring silence at this low level? Silence. Nope. Not in fire. I mean death. Fire certainly won't. I guess there's no silence. New rule set RNG. Ruinous number generator, as I called it earlier. I don't really know what to play here. Maybe Skagor. We'll get Enrage working in our favor. That means we're going to need to concentrate our fire. We could be really mean and use Exploding Rats. Let's do that. Get some pew pew going. And Spark Pixies. I'm not too sure about this team. New rule set, if you lose, you win. These are some absurd ideas, but also some wonderful and excellent ideas. Oh, the Exploding Rats did good. They did a great job. Now the rest of my team is going to do a terrible job. No. Oh, the miss. If only we had one more health. The princess would not have done us in. Oh, Equalizer. This is not a llama game, even though it's the perfect mana for the llama game. We just need to make sure we field an entire team. So let's go Borders. Do we have that stun on Dark Spear at this point? We don't. That's tragic. Alright then. There's 2 ranged creatures. I think the Murderline Guardian's going to be a good cause here. And now we're maxed out mana. But Torrent Fiend can be a good tank in this situation. We just hope that they don't bring a sneak. No, they did worse than that. They brought 2 sneaks. Luckily, we managed to dodge. See, they're focusing fire, but they're not really focusing it in the right spot. Because everything so far has just been a distraction. I'm not liking the chances of hitting that harpy though. Oh, there's the miss. There's the miss train. It begins. Hit Tidebiter. Good. Now we can't afford to miss a single attack. And we didn't miss a single attack. There's a soulbound card filter in the game itself as well. So if you go to your card collection and you change your drop down here to soulbound, you can see your soulbound cards. So in my case, I can see some of my gladiators, and I can also see, if I just swap it over to reward cards, the reward cards that I have received so far. Let's try and put Riverboat Captain into a game, because we haven't yet. Does he have Blast at level 1? He does, and he's even got 2 attack. I really wish that I had my RX Stormbringer, but it's delegated out to Rick on the Mountain, who is having some fun with those cards. Oh, this is a llama game, unquestionably so. Where are you, Mr. Cron? Where are you? Mr. Flesh Golem. There you are. Ifrit is the best land worker in the game. Nah, Zyvax, bro. Zyvax is going to be the best land worker in the game. Absolutely, Zyvax. I'm going to go Rooney as well. And then I guess we'll let the Mycelic Morphoid do some damage in the front. That's another thing that I need to think about as well, is who is going to work on my land. I've already got some creatures sort of half set aside to be my land workers. But I sort of need to do a bit of an assessment to find out what I have, what I'll need based on what was discussed in the town hall, and what I might have in excess, which I think is a pretty novel concept. I don't think that will be the case. That was a good win. And hey, look, that's back to bronze 1. So the road to silver 3 awaits. Maybe you won't get that when silver question answered, Max. Maybe it won't be today. 13 mana. Standard rules. Standard rules. What are we meant to do with standard rules? Might be time to bring out that magical blast. Maybe. Let's go with Bortus. And our last blast. Yeah, feel free to throw a challenge at me, Damon. My in-game name is the same as my Twitch name here. I'll just pop it in the chat. That last O is a 0. Now I need 4 mana for my tank here. There we go. Zenith Monk. They can be my tank. Torrent Fiend can protect against the sneak for about half a second. Oh, everyone's sending the challenges through now. I love it. Let's get it done. There's 3 of them. We'll go in the order of appearance. And we'll see whether or not our Captain Man can do anything effective. The answer so far is no. Captain Man does a whole bunch of nothing. And as you can see, I'm not that great at Bronze League, as demonstrated by the last couple of matches that I've played here. All right, let's jump in. We've got Dishonesty up first. We'll have a look at the rule set, then we'll go Dark. Oh, it's a triple rule set. Close range, return fire, and everybody gets armor, but it's only life. That's going to be fun. That's going to be great fun. Let's go Dark, and we will have a close consideration about which which summoner we can play. I think we should probably play Life Splinter because it looks like Life Splinter's the only thing that's available. So I guess I'm going to have to play Life Splinter, possibly. And, you know, that's that. I'm playing Life Splinter here. Yeah. Life Splinter is Life Splinter. But we'll try and be a little bit creative in our team composition here. At least that's my goal. Am I gonna do that? Yes. Yes, I am. Don't know how well that's gonna work though. We'll see. All right, my team is in. I wish you all the luck in this world, because I'm going to need a significant chunk of that luck. Oh, really? Did you have to really do that? Did you have to bring Void? I didn't want Void. So I've gone with the benevolent shield bearer, and I've managed to throw a gladiator out into the fray. It is a legendary gladiator. Yeah, void plus that armor buff. That's just broken. But I'm hoping we don't get stung with affliction here. Oh man, that divine shield. That divine shield on that creature got me. Alright, it's your turn, Max. It's your turn to bag a win. And we've got gladiator cards available here as well. Well played, Dishonesty. Alright, we've got Magic Reflect, Keep Your Distance, and no healing. But at least we've got a significant chunk of mana to play with. So let's go to Rippy Rip 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 screen. Here we go. And I get to carefully consider what team I'm going to put together. You're introducing me to some silver experience. So when silver is now. I think I know what I want to try here. And I use the term try very, very loosely. Where is that summoner? There they are. I knew they were somewhere in my collection. Just had to dig quite deeply for them. Yeah, we'll go with that. Then, oh, yeah, okay. I'm not sure that's the right decision, but I've done it. I suspect I know what you're going to play. And I'm hoping that you don't. But we'll see. Maybe that. No, not that. No, that's going to be completely useless. That's going to be slightly useful. Maybe. Oh yeah, one of them in the team would be useful. Oh, really? You had to use quicks? That's not fun. At least I've picked the right summoner. Take that. Return fire. I'm quite afraid of that void dragon, I'm not gonna lie, but you did realize you could have played a gladiator here. I'm hoping that my Edith Emberstar, really, she missed. I'm sad now. Everyone else got the kills. She missed again. I did play about a bajillion legendary cards here, though. Lear is so niche. Yes, but you've got to remember, how do I play? I'm like, what is the most unlikely that we're going to see in battle? Let's use that. And now we are fighting a Yushi-san. And our rule set is no armor and close range, and I'm afraid they have a Lux Vega in their collection. So we could see pretty much anything here. Let us again go to the rip screen. So if you can see the reflection in my eyes as I select my team here. Good done. Good well done. Words, phrases, language, things. I'm going for a very experimental team at this point. It's a nice mana cap that's available to us as well here. But we don't have gladiators available. That's okay. My search for ability did not function as I had intended. Okay, so we've got that and that. Yeah, we need some of that stuff in our team too, but sorted that way. So we're going to throw that. No, we're not going to throw that in because we won't have enough mana for that. Maybe we'll have to ignore that creature too. Reflection in my eyes. It's a reflection of pain. Alright. My team is submitted. Hopefully we'll see our opponent through their team as well. And then from there, we will see. Now we wait. We wait and we wait and we wait, and we have a team. And it's Lux Vega. I'm hoping that the astral entity and the dodge work well together. But so far, we haven't dodged anything. And it's just been Lyra the Dark representing with her opportunistic snipes. I originally brought the stun because I was going to have... what's his name? Stun Man. I know the name of the card. Jin Murray. Jin Murriat. I call him Jin Murray. He and I, we go way back. In the team because I wanted to use Knockout. But as it turns out, I don't think Knockout was an option there. All right, let's get this last challenge in here. Yeah, that was a good game. I don't really play wild anymore, so seeing those wild cards again, it's kind of traumatic, for lack of any better words. Now, what is this rule set? This is Rise of the Commons, Back to Basics, and Close Range. What a truly bizarre combo, but we'll take it on. We've got Water and Death to choose from. That also gives us the option of playing Lux Vega if we wanted to, but I think I'm going to try a different approach. I don't know what approach I'm going to do. Please don't shatter your monitor, Rick. I've had those days. I typically have those days on stream. Today I don't think is one of them yet, but it could change. It could be one of those days for me. I mean, the stream is still young. I still have about another hour left, and for those of you who are sitting around wondering when the next FOMO February card giveaway is going to happen, you might not need to wonder for much longer, because it is still February, last time I checked. Is it still February? I'm not sure, guys. What is it? It's like the 3rd of February today? 2nd. I'm getting optimistic about the future. It's not yet the 3rd of February. It will be soon. Yes, it's the 2nd. I don't know. I just want February to be over. There's just so much FOMO involved in it, right? All right. Here's my team. I believe I've picked the wrong summoner. And I believe I've picked the wrong abilities. But I I hope that our Pellicle defective, no, he couldn't do what he was born to do, which was to deceive. Perhaps if you put him at the front of the team, he can just beg the opponent to believe that he beat them. That would be great. And then we've got another challenge that has lined itself up here. So let's go with that. Let's watch everyone beat me. That is the name of this stream. It also takes me into the depths of leagues I'm not experienced in. So we've got Fog of War, so no sneak, no snipe, no opportunity. But also only melee creatures can be used as long as also there is ferocity. So it is a furious time for this particular battle. And yeah, I think I know what I'm going to do. I think I know what I'm going to do. And it's probably not going to end very well. But we'll see. Could be fun. That's probably not going to be very fun. Oh, that will be fun, actually. Let's do that. All right. Let's throw that creature into the battle as well. Hopefully, this is an entertaining battle. It looks like we both went Yasik. Oh, nice. You've got that new reward card, the Muskrat. So they've got Martyr to start us off. I think Martyr would be best placed in between two creatures. That way you get value from the ability on both of the things. Deep Swimmer was not available in this battle, unfortunately. Blue Splinter was out. But no, we thought along the same lines with Yasik. I just threw in a little bit of blast along the way. That was a good battle, though. Pretty cool how we both had almost the same approach with how we were going to look at that. I thought it was good. It certainly does wonders for me because it improves my ability to believe that I'm a competent Splinterlands player, which is the first path to disappointment. The moment you believe you're a competent Splinterlands player is the moment you set up your little backpack and your walking boots and you look at the path that's in front of you and you're like, that's the path to being a great Splinterlands player. Then you take your first step and you trip over and you find your face in the gravel. That's what playing Splinterlands is like. I'm playing a ranked match and it's time for Llama plus Creature yet again. This is an excellent mana cap for Llama plus Creature. That creature is going to be a flesh golem. Although I'm really tempted to just last stand a Rooney. Because would they get last stand twice? I don't know, but I don't want to find out. That would be hilarious. Last stand Rooney. They last stand. They kill a whole bunch of stuff. They die. They come back. They get last stand again. Actually, I want to test that. I really want to test that. Just Llama plus Rooney. Maybe in a rule set where there's no healing allowed. Could work. Okay, next game where I can do Llama plus Rooney, I'm going to do that. Because I want to see if it works. So we got Life or Dragon. I probably want to use some Piercing or some Shatter, or maybe we are just going to nah, let's make sure we're gonna threaten for the win. I'm not going to say win, but threaten for the win sounds more enticing. And, you know, I'm going to do that by playing magic. Because, you know, that's exactly what you do. Oh, that's painful. That's a very painful team. Look at all that. Look at all that damage is going to come my way. Hey, Bonchan, welcome. Oh, this is going to be horrifically painful. That divine shield has absolutely destroyed me. Man, that puts a dent in my ego. I was like, yeah, I'm going to make sure that I win. Then I'm going to play magic with Biz Kitty. What was I thinking? Oh, here we go. Llama. Kron. Oh, Kron. There you are. Didn't even need to think about that, team. We want that rule set for Llama plus Rooney. Well, I need to get to silver, right? I've got to do that somehow. Oh, that Genoshanus may prove to be a problem. The moment this guy gets stunned and this team comes up against you, though, it's not great. It's not basic, JB Saints. It's classic. It's absolutely classic. Close range, 13 mana. Okay, it's time. Llama, Rooney, here we go. Where are you, Rooney? This may end badly. Are we going to see the Rooney double last stand? You know what'd be really bad is if they just went Llama Flesh Golem themselves. That would be an awful outcome. A cantankerously awful outcome. But we'll wait and see. It's taking them quite some time to put together their team. But we will wait. The perils of ranked play. The absolute perils of ranked play. They can't find the Flesh Golem in their collection. They're scurrying around trying to rent one. I mean, Goblin Psychic's another good alternative there as well. Quite an excellent alternative. No, they couldn't find their Cursed Windaku. Alright. At least we're pretty sure the Cursed Windaku is going to be capable of destroying the Rooney. So... Rooney is dead. Rooney comes back to life. No, they just come back to life already with their last stand intact. They don't start again from scratch. That's... It makes sense, but they'd be weaker if they came back with 1 HP, cleansed, and then had last stand implement again. Yeah, that would have been... I really hope that was against a person, so they could see what else exists in the world of Splinterlands, and I hope it wasn't a bot, but at the same time I hope it wasn't a person, because we may have just made them quit Splinterlands forever, which would be bad. Suddenly the weight of this guilt has hit me. But hey, we were learning. It was a learning experience, and now we're going to go Flesh Golem Llama again. Green Splinter is unassailable. Well, hopefully it's unassailable. Although death is available, a nasty little cripple could get us here. Dallin needs to be used more effectively, I think. There's not enough love for my dear friend Dallin in Splinterlands. Makes me feel very afraid that when people figure out how to play Dallin properly, it's just going to be people getting wrecked left, right, and center. I think we should be okay there. Yep. I don't think we're going to get to silver anytime soon. Not with 26 rating points per battle and needing, what, 295? It's like 10 trillion more wins in a row that I need. Oh, 14 mana. That's another perfect Llama-cron. Well, llama creature. It was a llama hydra rule set, that 14 mana. What are we gonna do now? What do I think about them making summoners non-mandatory for land? I think that they need to be mandatory for land, because you can't just have people running around on your land if they're not being commandeered by the steward. I guess you could introduce a new type of card called a steward. That's a summoner, but for land. That's essentially what you're making the summoner do on the land plot. There's also the little thing of, if we want to have max level summoners on every single plot of land, there is nowhere near enough summoners in the game to be thrown at land exclusively for there to be any of them available for battle. That the sum total of summoners is less than the sum total of land plots. Yeah, and I also don't have a Mylor, so it's going to be a tough goings. But what I do have is a Lux Vega. And I feel like a Lux Vega with a Windiku might do something great. Yeah, Imminence has got it in one there. I might. It's probably a bit low mana to throw a Windiku out, but it can be supported by Life Sapper. Oh, Harclaw, that's rough. That is mega rough. That is not ideal. Although they are missing quite a bit. Yeah, we're going to be okay. Windiku beats Harclaw 100% of the time. We'll watch the RNG defy you. That would have been hilarious if the RNG did defy us. Yeah, that was another 20 rating points there, and I'm on what, 4 game winning streak. Yeah. So I'm in Wild League here though, but I'm playing Wild League with modern cards only. Did someone say Hungry Skull for the win? Yeah. That Hungry Skull defeat that I was the victim of. I need to go to a support group for that. Seriously. There has to be support groups for that. If not, I'm going to be the founding member. And probably remain the only member. Because it wasn't in a special rule set either. It was just in an ordinary rule set that they had it out there. And well, it did its job. Standard rule set. A little bit of everyone's available. I think I'm going to go Lux and maybe Death. Maybe Life. Let's go Life. I've got more gold foil cards in my Life deck. I'm going to try and win using only gold foil cards. Well, mostly gold foil cards. Got 2 mana. I don't think I've got any 2 mana gold foil cards in my Life deck. There we go. Got some opportunity a double sneak, and a shield bearer to soak up damage. I really should have brought a heal. Why would you put your... This team hurts my brain. Consequently, I think I'll be okay. I had 1 mana left. I don't think I'm going to need it. You should get bonus points for not using mana and winning. It's like a crazy sort of flex or something. Yeah, I think we're going to be okay there. Yay, we got a 20% bonus for gold cards. We didn't get any bonus on the rating though. So little SPS at this league. Close one. I would make 99 matches way more intense. Oh no, it's 17 mana without any heals. You know what? Let's just go Llama Grund. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah, this is going to go great. Provided he can hit. Hitting's going to be the hardest part. I forget that he doesn't get trampled though. I'm really glad I went with Grund for the double strike, because that Divine Shield is just making him a single attack creature. The problem here is Urasis needs 3 attacks to be taken down. And there we go. Someone mentioned Llama Grund earlier. So, you know, I thought I'd get in on that bandwagon. 217 rating points. It's a long road. Ooh. Yep. It's Lamacron time. Yet again. I'm aware there's 1 mana missing again. So we've got about half an hour left in the stream. And we still have that other Grum to give away for FOMO February. We need to think of a keyword or a phrase to bring up for the second Grum. What are we gonna do? Nah, not Grum. That's too boring. Pickrick. I'm thinking more along the lines of, I like Techie's idea. Actually, no, I'm gonna make everyone happy. It's gonna be a really long phrase. I might even break the giveaway tool by using this phrase. But the phrase is, and I hope you're all listening carefully, Grum wants your land to make an empty car park. That is the phrase you need to hit in the chat. Grum wants your land to make an empty car park. Go. No, you need spaces in between the words. You need spaces between the words, guys. There we go. Now you're getting it. Now people are coming through. Excellent. We'll let that stew for a little while. Oh no, I went to play my game and I got the error message, object. So car park is 2 separate words. Two separate words entirely. Yep. We've got quite a few of you entered at this point. 31. 31 of you. Alright, 12 mana, Silent Summoners. What am I gonna do here? If only I had a 1 mana summoner, I could play Grum. And with no summoner impact here, it's gonna be tough. And I've got still 2 minutes to decide my team. What am I gonna do? Well, let's choose the lowest mana summoner first. We'll go with Camilla. Now we need to choose... I think I might go green. That's not a lot of choice. Sadly, there's no armor there. Who has low mana but comes with armor? Because we can go 3, 3. Probably going to get destroyed by sneak if we do that. So why don't we just destroy the enemy with sneak instead? That seems like the logical thing to do. Let's try that. Alright, we've got 37 of you who have indicated that Grum wants your land to make an empty car park. Now the question is, if Grum wants your land to make an empty car park, what sort of car does Grum drive? I feel like this is the real question that we need to answer. Will it be pay and display? Nah, it's going to be one of those car parks that's a fenced off thing that looks like a tennis court. That's always constantly locked and there's nothing ever parked there. It's going to be one of those sorts of car parks. Some stupid SUV oversized to compensate for his lack of other departments. Yeah, like the fact that Grum can't get Bloodlust working, typically. What am I going to do here, though? We got taking sides. Neutral monsters may not be used. Well, you know who's certainly not neutral? Grum. Grum is certainly not a neutral creature. But I'm not sure if I should play him with Jotun here. Let's go with the Eternian Brute. And that way we can play a double Bloodlust combo. We're probably going to get destroyed on the matter of speed here. But hey, that's a risk I'm willing to take. Let's make sure Grum's got a cleanse so we can look after his mental health. And we'll throw in a Flame Monkey and a Scorch Fiend just to create some distractions so Fiend of Ixum can do the real thing. Yeah, Jotun Grum is good if it hits the enemy, but when does that actually happen? Well, they were expecting a sneak. I don't have a sneak. Oh yeah, here we go. Death by Bloodlust. Imagine Grum with mental health issues. Well, I think he has anger issues, Mama Smurf. I think he does. And I think we saw those anger issues displayed really, really clearly there. Hey, Bobo Man, welcome. Things are going pretty well today. The reason why we've got lots of fans, I don't know if you've heard, it is FOMO February. And we are about to give away a Grum Fireblade, a single BCX of a Grum Fireblade. But you need to put in chat, as I'm sure you've seen people do, Grum wants your land to make an empty car park as individual words. So I don't know if you are eligible for the giveaway there. Throw it in the chat and you will be eligible for the giveaway. So consider that your last warning, everybody. Throw it in the chat. I'm going to play one more battle here and then we're going to draw it. You have to be subscribed to the channel. Not subscribed, you have to be following the channel rather, in order to be eligible. I'm not doing any extra subscriber luck or anything like that. This is just, you just must be following Splinterlands TV on Twitch to be eligible, as well as typing in the magical phrase that I have given you. Extend sub luck, come on. No. I wouldn't mind owning an IRL car park. Yeah, I think it would be pretty lucrative. You'd want to make sure it's paved and fireproof though. Otherwise that would be problematic if it didn't go well. We just have normal rule set here. A couple of splinters available. I've got no idea what I want to play here, so I might play a bit of an offbeat team. See if we can get a win with something that's not exactly what people would expect. I'm going to throw Bill of the Radiant in. I wish Tower Griffin had Protect at this point. Nothing is fireproof to a sufficiently talented fire. Well said. I kind of want a triage. There's a Spirit Hoarder with a triage. Is there... Oh, there's a Protect. Yeah, let's use... we can't use Salty Bear. He costs too much mana. That's sad. Fills me with much sadness. We'll use Jared Scar instead. We'll follow the path of Bloodlust. Not the path of peace. We'll follow the path of anger. All your car parks belong to Grom. Alright, once this battle is resolved, we will be drawing the winner. We'll be sending that card over to them. So consider this your final and last boarding call to go to Grum's empty car park. Because the car park will indeed be empty for 42 of you, because there's 43 eligible people for this giveaway. So now we wait. And we wait, and we wait, and we wait. In more ways than one. Well, I've only got one of the new summoners. I managed to get one of them in the reward pool today. Uh-oh, Bob's here. I thought you said you were going to bed, Bob. This is tragic. Did they nerf the Soulbound card drop rate? I'm not sure. What league, Rick? Oh, we might win by a surrender here. And I think you may have missed it earlier in the stream, Rick. I used the Combine All button on the Soulbound rewards. I haven't yet, Mango. I've been wanting to play Wild League today because of the fact that it will let me test out some of these cards live. Alright, well, yes, you can do a filtered combine all, and that's exactly why I did it, Beaker. Just to prove to everyone that it does work. And I'll do it again the next time I get more Soulbound reward cards. I'll do it on every single stream. Alright, well, that was a nice little win for me. All I needed to do was sit there and wait patiently. So we're now going to go ahead and pick the winner for this. And it is Camino. So, congratulations. Let us go and dig up this Grum from our collection and send off this poor little Grum Where is he? There he is. Thank you for registering your in-game name. It makes it very easy for us to use our giveaway tool here to do that. And that's it for my FOMO February for today. But if you come back again, I mean, there's another 20 minutes left in my stream at this point. If you come back on Monday, I have summoners to give away. I have a Immortalis, and where is the other card that I have to give away? I have a Carnage Tartan to give away as well on Monday. As far as the blockchain is concerned, let's have a look. Soulbound reward cards. So you can see that they still have a card ID. So I would suggest that yes, they are still considered NFTs. They're just considered not yet tradable. Not yet tradable, not yet burnable, not yet delegatable, not yet marketable. But you can lock it if you want. Don't know what purpose that would serve. Maybe serve your commitment to keeping them forever. But yeah, out of my most recent daily rewards, which were my first for the Soulbound, this is what diamond level chests look like. So what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cards from 11 chests. So better drop rate than you'd expect. There's some merits in there as well. I don't know if that gives me enough merits to go forth and obtain the Gladius pack. Oh, it does. I can go grab 2 Gladius packs. What have I been doing this whole day? Let's go Gretus. Yes, let's go Gret some Gladius packs. Okay, let us open these Gladius packs. See what we get. Because these cards seem to be far more useful now, at least in Wild League for me. Oh no. Okay, it's 2 rares. What are we gonna see? A Gobson, which I don't mind. I think any Gladiator card with opportunity is awesome. Oh, sweet. Another Catrabella. Nice. Gold foil Lightfoot. Oh, yes. Excellent. Captain Katie. Fantastic news. Magical Snipe is so underrated. Death Splinter's pretty much the only one that's got good Magical Snipe in it. That was a very good pack. Let's see if we can... No, we can't do better than that. We got Crash. We got Strong Sword. Oh, excellent. Excellent, excellent. Witch of Warwick is one of my favorite death cards because the Life Leech combined with the Bloodlust. It's just so nice. What's the rare? Oh, beautiful. Another Captain Katie. Excellent. I think I'm actually going to be able to level up Captain Katie. Gladiator cards. Captain Katie. Where are you? 6 of them? No, I need another 6 of them on top of what I've got. I think it works well with Dallin as well. Cripple plus Life Leech in concert with one another. Really, really nice. I think I can level this one up, but they don't get anything exciting until level 6. What's my regular foil variant of that at? She's already at level 4. So combining the gold foil variant would not achieve anything for me at this stage. Because that's the other thing. We don't yet know if gladiator cards will be usable on land. And that is going to be an ongoing problem for me. Because if I go have a look at region 40, where the bulk of my land is, I have my tract, which takes so long to scroll through. Like, that's a seriously long time to scroll through. I'm still scrolling. There we go. We have my tract, +1. I don't know what you're going to say, Daru. You know, if I sent you some of my land, I wouldn't have to scroll so far. That's not going to happen. And then I have another 2 plots over here in Gentry Heights. So the majority of my land is up here in region 40. Hopefully I've got a little bit of a river. Hopefully I've got a little bit of grassland. Maybe I've got a bit of forest, but we'll see. And most of my guild, the Roaring 20s, we've got the majority of these regions. Yeah, I think one of my guild mates has 26, 27, 28. I think someone else has region 33, 35, and maybe 36. I'm not 100% sure. How did my agent sell it to me? Look, I just wanted something close to my guild. That was really all that I wanted with my land. Yeah, that definitely sounded like the case as well with what Matt was saying during the town hall. But it doesn't seem to have accelerated the land claims, because every couple of days or maybe every week I come here and check to see what it is, how it works. But yeah, our guild's got some pretty heavy hitters in it. So we got Michael B, who's an enormous whale. Then we've got myself, who is not a whale by comparison. We've got Matt Clark, our illustrious leader, who is the flesh golem hoarder of the world. Then we've got Crypto Llama TV, who's one of our fellow Splinterlands streamers. Speaking of fellow Splinterlands streamers, we also have Steve R. Then we've got Cryptomancer in our guild, who is present as well. Cryptomancer is also one of the Splinterlands developers. So it's awesome to have that person in there. And yes, dishonesty, we also have Kiyokiz, who is the creator of many Splinterlands related tools. Yeah, our guild is great. Yeah, and we've got Mariana Emily as well. She's been around playing Splinterlands for ever and ever and ever. And you know, there's other honorable mentions, but you just need to look at the ratings of what's in the guild. And then I wish this also showed collection power. But yeah, I don't know how I ended up with this. I knew Matt Clark for years before we even started playing Splinterlands. I decided to start a guild. And then back when the Hive blockchain was called Steam, before it forked, I used to have the license plate on my car, Steam It, based on the website. And one day I was driving near my house, and Michael B actually saw my number plate, Steam It, and he was on Steam It. and he went and looked up the post because he figured there must be a post about this. Found my post and then commented on the post with a photo of my car because he was behind me in traffic. That's how I met Michael B. So actually met the guy in real life. He's from the same town as me. Like, what absolute coincidence is that? What fray are we fighting in? We have graduated now to tier 4. Yes, so we're in tier 4. I've thrown myself into fray 14, so I'll be playing Diamond League this time around. Well, I wasn't the one driving on my phone. It was the other guy. Maybe he was in the passenger seat. I don't know. Now I am tempted to go to my blog on thing and see if I can find the post. It's ancient history now. How do I search my own blog? And believe it or not, I wasn't the only one that had those number plates, because every state, every country you get stuff. So yeah, my car used to have the Steam It number plate on it, and it does no more. I don't think I'm going to find the original, but I just have a standard issue license plate on my car now, so good luck. Good luck finding me. It's a funny world. It's a funny world. Matt sort of basically put that up to me as a, hey, you know what you should do? You should do this. And I did. And the rest is history. If I hadn't done that, we would have never met Michael B. It's funny how cause and effect works. The other thing that I sort of want to say about my guild is like the importance about community as well. So of the people that are in my guild here, I have met Michael B in real life. I have met Matt Clark in real life. I have met Fletcher Clark in real life, but that's only because that is one of Matt's kids. Who else is there? I haven't met anyone else there in real life, but I think I speak for everyone when you sort of play online games with people and you get to be friends with people. I reckon if I rocked up and knocked on any one of these people's doors anywhere in the world where they live, they'd be like, oh, hey dude, welcome, come in. Let me cook you something. And I'd be like, are you going to poison me and take my private keys? And then they'd have the idea and they would, and then I'd be dead. But you guys would know what would have happened because you watched this stream, right? Half the guild isn't hitting as hard as the other half. We do have some gaps in our guild. Matt, I've clicked the wrong button again. Matt has been looking to fill them. So if you are a brawler who wants to be part of a high-level guild, reach out on our guild's Discord, because I think, how many members are we at? We've still got 2 more frays that we need to regularly fill. So if you're guild brawling or want to be guild brawling and you're in using gold cards in particular, those are the frays that we struggle to fill in our guild. Because let's have a look. We've got 10 of 21 filled, but it's still early, so a lot of the guys wouldn't have woken up yet. But silver 4 cards, silver, modern cards, gold cards. I mean, we've got Michael sitting in gold cards for modern. And I think Marion Emily normally takes the diamond one, but Diamond Frey with gold cards, that's a spicy brawl. And I can't believe there's 2 players that have entered that fray already. You think Fray 15 is the worst? Nah, not if you've been playing forever. Who has Diamond Alpha cards? I used to have Diamond Alpha cards. Hang on. In fact, let me go over to Peak Monsters. I think I've still got some Diamond Alpha cards. My cards. Alpha cards. Let's see. I have a Clay Golem. Hang on, let me change this to a grid. I have a Max Naga Warrior, a Max Frost Giant, a Max Clay Golem, a Max Margie of the Forest, and a Max Screaming Banshee. That is the extent of my Diamond Alpha cards. That is all of them. What about Beta? Do I have any maxed betas? Yes, I do. Quite a few. Malric, Cerberus, Serpent of Flame, Frozen Soldier, Lyanna, Stone Golem, Stone Splitter Orc. Spirit of the Forest is not maxed, sadly. One of my favorite cards. Angel of Light, Paladin, Peacebringer, Tyrus. So I've got a lot more maxed beta in my collection. But they are all delegated to Rick on the Mountain. I can also join the fray with an alt if you delegate the cards. That's also true, but my gold foil collection is not very impressive. I don't have very good luck when it comes to gold foil cards. The best luck I've had is with the reward cards. I managed to develop a gold foil Max Jin Bilka, which I was pretty happy about. But I only ever got 2 Harklaws. I never got enough Pellicle Conjurers for a gold. I clearly don't have enough of any of the other stuff for max level golds either, otherwise they'd be on my account. There was something else. Yeah, we were talking about land and monsters for land. And I was really glad that Matt said that, you know, we can have cards on our land and they'll work on our land, because that was part of my plan. And as a result, I don't even know how many of these I have now. I've got a lot of max level Uraeus cards. Like a lot. What is it? 4 pages and 2 of max level Uraeus. How many max level Uraeus is this going to be? To page 5. To there. Oh, I didn't select them all. I don't know. There's a lot of max level Uraeus. I need them. I need them for my land. There's going to be a snake on every single piece of my land, so everyone will know that it is Australia. That's my way of making that known. The only problem I'm going to have is summoners. Summoners is going to be the struggle. Nah, it's over 100 max Uraeus cards there, but they were like $3 each when I was buying them, so I felt like it was an absolute steal off the market. But yes, summoners are going to be a problem for me. Massive problem. But I'll get over it. And you guys will get over the fact that my stream is going to end shortly. But we do have Commander Garlic coming up next. They will entertain you. They will keep you entranced. and perhaps they will also have some stuff for FOMO Feb for you. So I'll catch you all next time. Thanks for watching. Cheers.